great movies coming out this year. Avengers Doomsday, Spider-Man, Supergirl. Great things for me. The Boys, Invincible. Great entertainment for me this year.
Well, I tell you what, I got beat up pretty good in those years. I've had 9 surgeries. I've had four in both shoulders and a back surgery. And so all that came from being in that race car all those years. And the early years when we had no good seats, we had no good equipment.
This is the Angry Grandma, and I want to talk to you guys for a minute. I'm hearing on the news and the weather reports that we're supposed to get a real bad snowstorm Wednesday. We're supposed to get at least up to 10 inches. That's a bunch of bull. I'll tell you what. So you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going in my room and I'm going to hibernate like a big bear.
Try again.
Live on the Freak Radio Network, broadcasting from the Lucas Oil Studios, driven by General Tire.
Rock on, baby!
I am serious. Here's the Freaks.
Boy, the angry grandma, she's pissed off. And I feel your pain, Grandma, because we're supposedly going to be running a clash on Wednesday night from Winston-Salem. But according to the crack meteorologists out there, Crasher, we're at about 83% for ice, sleet, snow, and everything else that these G-dang clouds are going to be throwing at us.
That's up from what I saw last, which was 70% of sleet and snow. And then according to our fan favorite, Bob Pockris from Fox Sports, that's going to be mostly rain, but then rain turns to sleet and sleet turns to snow. It's going to be ugly on Wednesday, and that sucks.
Cole Cusimano, I thought we'd be doing a show tonight talking about damn near wrapping up a clash during this live show on the Freak Radio Network and, of course, YouTube and everywhere else we're live.
Mm-hmm.
And
you know what? I didn't, though. I did not think we were racing today.
You said that last Sunday. You said that
there
last
was
Sunday.
no way. Yeah. I mean, I'm pumped for Wednesday. It'd be a good, nice midweek race to run back here.
When was it postponed to Monday? Because we did. Last Sunday, we all talked about how, nope, this isn't happening. We knew the second storm was coming in. Everybody in NASCAR knew it was coming in as well. And as the week progressed, the snow totals just got worse and worse and worse. But when did it officially get postponed? First to Monday.
Was it yesterday?
What does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
The hell does it matter?
now it's Wednesday.
Richie doesn't think the damn thing's going to run on Wednesday.
I don't. Yeah.
Is that true?
So either.
I doubt it. Because again, it looks like Carson Hocevar posted a tweet and he took a screenshot. Tribune reporter Carson Hocevar, driver of the 77. We call him Hocevar in these parts.
Mm-hmm.
And he posted a screenshot of whatever weather app he was using, and there was snow possibly slated for Wednesday too. So good luck, NASCAR. They should just keep pushing it back and just be like, it would be like the perpetual race that never happens. And so it's like they push it back again and they push it back again. We're going to run it in the middle of July. And you know what I mean? So it becomes a running joke in NASCAR. Oh, the clash is going to happen on Thursday, June 21st, 2027. You know what I mean?
What if this is NASCAR's marketing ploy? We didn't see any advertising or marketing for the season opener at Daytona. What if they just string us along? The clash never happens, and this is their way of marketing NASCAR.
Because the algorithms on every freaking social app that I have, which is 4 too many, there is just no rotation of NASCAR news anywhere, man. When IndyCar made their announcement of running in D.C., there was that. Then, of course, you have all Super Bowl taking things over and just taking every freaking headline. And, of course, all the national news that takes the headlines. There is zero talk about this freaking clash. And I understand if you're having to move it from Sunday to Monday to Wednesday, and it may not get run on Wednesday. I get all that. But, man, there's zero chatter. Right?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's frustrating for the drivers. Who was it last week that was there? I think it might have been Carson Hocevar, talking about how this is weird. My algorithms aren't updating. I can't see any news notifications, anything of NASCAR relating on X. And it's true because other things are taking its spot.
Mm-hmm.
Cole Cusimano with a conspiracy theory out of the gate here for the Freak Nation on
This
a
is Mark.
February 1st, which, by the way, Richard C. Suave is celebrating a birthday today. Congratulations, Richie, surviving another year.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, so how many years on this planet, man? 33? 34.
Kenny, I swear, I've been working on this around the Freak Nation since 2014.
Got it.
Okay?
Right.
That's 12 years. You have yet to remember how old I am. Every year it becomes different. Actually, I kind of like it because it's like I'm perpetually 30 every year.
There you go.
Yeah.
Richie, I spent about $5,000 on a very special guitar for my lovely wife, Crash Gladys. And I got our G-damn wedding date wrong. You expect me to really give a crap how old you are, you happy
Way
bastard?
worse. Way worse.
That is so true.
I'm 35, so I'm halfway between 30 and 40, which is great. So I'm 35, but I feel no older than 29.
There we go.
Oh, man, the things you learn, Freak Nation, here on Speed Freaks. Richie calling me out. I am horrible when it comes to dates and ages, my friend. It's okay. I'm pretty damn good at some other things like, give me a minute. Repairing a PVC pipe out in my backyard. Oh, I didn't do that. I'm waiting on the gardener this week to take care of that.
I was going to say, you started.
Yeah, I found the leak. How about that?
Bravo.
I found the leak. All right. So, yeah, the Clash is postponed to Wednesday. A raise of hands of those that you believe it's going to get off on Wednesday.
I don't think any
Richie?
of us do.
Nope.
Nobody thinks
Cody?
it's happening Wednesday.
Cody?
Got a hand up there?
So that's 5 out of 5. We don't think it's going to happen Wednesday. Then what the hell do they do, man?
Well, come on. It's not like we are the meteorologists. Let's wait it out like we do with all races.
Not one of us think it's going to get off, Crasher.
I know.
The odds are against it. What do they when we talked about this originally, there's so much money tied up in this, and not just from a sponsor standpoint.
And that's why it hasn't been canceled
Right.
yet.
And from what the teams are putting in, all of this madness. There, of course, is the broadcast issue. And Richie dropped this on us in pre-show, right? Or was it you, Crasher, that the qualifying, the heat races are going to be on the Fox app, Fox One app?
There are no heat races.
Or
Those have now been eliminated to go to this one-day program. Now it's practice and qualifying, which will be, I believe that is on the app.
Yeah, practice and qualifying. Basically anything that's not the race, and I think they are still doing some sort of a qualifying race.
Yeah,
the last chance
qualifier.
Yeah,
Yep.
besides they actually do the main event race. Practice qualifying are going to be only on the Fox Sports app, and if you have the Fox One bundle package as well. I was told if you still have Fox Sports 1 in your TV package, you can still watch via the Fox Sports app, which I feel like is most of the people in the Freak Nation anyway. So have no fear. Most of us are still going to be able to watch it, unless you're me, who doesn't have cable or anything. So I'm going to be watching on I'll find someone.
If it goes off on Wednesday, if all 5 of us are wrong and it goes off on Wednesday, aren't we all going to be here together for Horsepower Humpday?
Yes, we are.
do you think this is are we there yet where NASCAR says, okay, we tried California and had a couple of good runs there. There was one.
But also an historic rain event.
Oh, my goodness,
Just
Crasher.
saying,
Let me
just
finish talking, man. But there was one instance where it was moved to Saturday night from some hailstorm that was coming in off the Pacific. And then they have this issue. Do they finally just say, screw it? We're moving it to Daytona because it saves these teams money where they can park everything there at the track. And we do the Clash there, that we do we're just, Speed Weeks is back.
Exactly.
But the whole reason they moved it away
get
from
it.
Daytona is because the attendance had fallen. But yes, I'm with you guys. I miss Speed Weeks.
I put out a tweet earlier this week. They should bring it back to Daytona, do the draw show and everything. And like you said, it would save teams money probably. IndyCar does it with the 500. The teams stay there for a full month, right, and camp out. So why not 2 weeks like it was in the years past at Daytona?
Could basically go straight from the Rolex 24 at the end of January, then just start moving NASCAR in.
Yeah, exactly.
IMSA goes out, NASCAR comes in. Yeah.
Perfect.
It's the real question, though, is this. Are you going to watch this damn thing? Are you going to watch the Clash? If it goes off, if it ever goes off, you really going to sit down for a couple hours and watch this thing?
Hell yeah.
Really?
I'm starving for some NASCAR.
I get it.
It could be a damn test session. I'd watch it.
That's probably what's going to help put this over, is that we're just so hungry for some racing, right?
Yep. Absolutely.
So.
Yeah, I've changed. I know we got to go to break, but quickly, I've changed my tune on this because 2 weeks ago I wasn't excited. I just want racing to be back so we can have content to talk about in this G-Dang show instead of talking about freaking weather like we're weathermen.
Yeah.
Right.
So true.
We're not Al Roker.
Jim Cantor is pretty badass, though. Thunder snow.
Hey, look, we've got relatives in North Carolina, and when they're talking about 20 inches of snow in Carolina,
it's wild.
It's like, welcome to, Carolina, you've been bitching and moaning about Texas and California and the Southeast and the Northeast and all, or the Northwest and Northeast. Bro, welcome to our world, these freaking weather dynamics of getting your ass kicked with some odd freaking weather, man. Jesus. Freak Nation, a lot of things happen in the next hour and 45 minutes. Kenny Bernstein set a record back in 1992, right?
Yep.
92 at Gainesville. We're still a month away from the NHRA Nationals kicking off. Kenny Bernstein with a freaking flashback. He'll be here. Rajah Caruth running for Dale Earnhardt Jr., Junior Motorsports, and Jordan Anderson Racing. He joins us within the show. Plenty of conversation regarding the clash. By the way, we're told, and you may have seen it too, Freak Nation, the Roval is gone in the freaking playoffs. I got a bone to pick with these happy bastards. And what are these drivers doing in all this snow? That's next. SpeedFreaks, Pittsburgh Soul Studios.
SpeedFreaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Keeping your pride and joy perfect is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Start with Slick Mist Speed Wax. Simply mist on and wipe off for a professional detailer shine. For your tires and trim, there's Lucas Slick Mist Tire and Trim Shine. Spray on and wipe off for better than new look. Then finish her with Lucas Slick Mist Interior Detailer. Just spray and wipe. Easy. Use Lucas Slick Mist Car Care products and she'll never look better. Fast, easy, and professional. Really, it's sort of like having an extra set of hands. Or 3.
Freak Nation, get this. General Tire has launched a comprehensive Shield Plus Advantage plan for passenger and light truck tires. What that means for you is when you purchase General Tires, the Shield Plus Advantage plan lets you enjoy a complete package of multiple warranties and coverage to get the most from your tires. The plan applies to all General Tire passenger and light truck tires purchased as replacements in the U.S. and Canada with DOT serial numbers. For more information, hit them up on GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of Speed Freaks for 2 decades.
Straight Talk presents the math of more. Here's how it works. When you say yes to more with Straight Talk, you're left with more for all the other good stuff. So getting an unlimited plan starting at just $25 a month equals more savings for your family's weekend adventures. And with a network covered by Verizon, you can share more from wherever you go. It's simple math, really. More equals more with Straight Talk. Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Taxes and fees apply. The $25 plan requires a compatible unlocked device and a new line of service. Additional terms apply.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring.
Hello.
You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
With curbside pickup and delivery available, you'll always find what you love, only at Total Wine and More.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Time is valuable. That's why Lowe's Blueprint Takeoffs turn blueprints into quotes faster. Bring us your plans, and we'll generate itemized material lists to make quoting easier, so you can get back to building. Plus, at the Lowe's Pro Desk, you get access to thousands of building materials not sold in store. And when your order's ready, we'll deliver everything to the job site. Improving is easy at Lowe's.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Freak Nation, the good news about this show is we have people that actually pay us to be on our show. Of course, one of them, of course, is Lucas Oil, the Lucas Oil Studios, Freak Nation. Go to lucasoil.com to check out a line of products to keep all of your rides fat and happy. You got yourself a 2-cycle, a 4-cycle there in the garage. What about an old hot rod? Yep, Lucas Oil has the products to keep your rides in the road. Go to lucasoil.com. That's lucasoil.com. Coming up at the show, man, Kenny Bernstein set a crazy freaking record back in 1992 in Gainesville, which, by the way, that's where they kick it off this year for the NHRA Nationals in the NHRA 2026 season.
So, Kenny.
Yep.
When Kenny Bernstein was the first driver on closed course circuits to go 300 miles an hour, how old was Richie?
Richie was
SpeedFreaks.
Blowing things up. Richie was 2 months old.
No.
When were you born? 91 or 92?
1991.
All right. Well, you're a year and 2 months old. Don't act like you knew, Cole Cusimano.
I didn't. I was nodding my head.
This goes with what we were just saying in the last segment about how birthdays aren't your forte. Anniversaries aren't your forte. So I was trying to bring it back so that you would say, oh, Richie was 1 year old when Kenny Bernstein went 300 miles an hour at the Gator Nationals, because that would have just made him feel better.
And then you would say, well, no, he's not. He's actually was a year, 2 months.
Yeah, that's true. I would have
14
said,
months.
no, he was actually like 15 months. Yeah.
Anyway, the
Well,
legend.
real quick, yeah. Back in the day, Cole,
Right.
when Henley was first born, Kenny always referred to Henley in age by months. I think for the first 3 years of her life.
No way.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
You're like 34 months.
I had to go. Yeah, I had to go too deep into my memory to figure it out. I just went with the freaking months.
You're like, carry the one.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
And what was also great about that, when I had drivers or athletes, stars on the show, and I knew they had young children, the question was always about, well, how often does your baby girl or your baby son kick you in the nuts? It was always that. It was just like, it's just all part of it. Oh, my goodness.
But you were a good dad. You would have Henley in your lap, and she would just constantly know where to go.
No, it's when you're lying in bed and
Yeah.
it's time to get up. She's 4 years old and just, it's like a clandestine target right there on my crotch. She would just jump on the.
That's why she's so good at soccer, I guess, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Bingo.
Hey, Rajah Caruth will be joining us coming up in the second hour. He, of course, is driving for Junior Motorsports and Jordan Anderson Racing. Two O'Reilly teams competing against each other. I'm just so curious. Well, I already know the answer because we pre-recorded. I was curious about how in the hell he's going to run against the team that's going to be paying him. We'll ask him. So stick around for Rajah Caruth. Hey, with all this madness of the Clash being moved to Wednesday, drivers, you think we want to watch some racing? These G-Dang Cup drivers want to do some racing.
Oh, yeah.
They want to get some activity going on. And Richie, you did your due diligence to get over there across, what they call it now, Twitter or X? What do kids call it?
I still call it. It's never being called that by that letter by me ever.
Right.
So I still call it Twitter.
But evidently, these drivers are doing some things to pass the time. With is this still Fern? This isn't Fern.
No, this is Gianna now.
Holy crap!
This
Oh,
is
Paisan.
Winter Storm Gianna. Fern was so last week, Kenny. Fern was the ice, and Nashville got destroyed, and then it kind of got the Carolinas as well. But this one, the one that was the hurricane, essentially offshore, bringing in all this snow, this is Gianna. So respect her.
Okay, so Gianna's the one dumping 20 inches of snow
Yes.
in Charlotte,
Mhm.
in North Carolina. All right. These drivers, they want some activity. Richie, you did your due diligence and you found some awesome videos.
I
of
did.
drivers,
This is how you know that we were just talking about how, Cole, you were talking about how like you were so ready to go back racing and see these cars back on track again. Well, all the drivers are having the same thing because they're all having way too much fun in the snow. In fact, let's start Cody Big Johnson. Let's start with Joey Logano if we can. I think Joey Logano to me is the one seed for having the most fun.
The one
Oh, yeah.
seed.
He tweeted out on over the weekend. He said, "We didn't make any NASCAR laps at Bowman Gray Stadium, but Hudson, Brittany, and I made about 1,000 around the shop." And this was Joey Logano rolling around in his ATV doing donuts and whatnot in the snow. So that was probably my favorite of the weekend. The other big story was.
Can we watch it?
I thought.
No. Mm-mm.
Well, yeah, there we go.
That is a donut, and it looks like he's
That-
okay.
Oh man,
That's
With
like
the snow falling too. It's immaculate weather, immaculate vibes.
for you all on radio. That's like a donut trumpet. I mean, he just went down into an entire cone. That was. I don't know how else to describe that.
It was impressive.
That just kind of sounded like maybe we're going to get banned on radio for the rest of our life. We say donut trumpet. A little innuendo there.
No, it was not. It was a cone of donuts. Okay, Jiminy.
All right, so that's Joey Logano with his kids
Yeah,
out there doing donuts. Okay.
Logano. We also had a member of RFK Racing, Christopher Busher, Mr. Busher, as he's called on the internet. He tweeted out his video.
Wait a minute. That's a crane pulling him in a sled? Is that what we are watching?
Yes.
Get this man on SpeedFreaks ASAP. ASAP.
Chris Busher.
What the? Who's in there running the freaking crane?
Does he tweet?
Jack Roush.
I don't know.
Jack Roush. Keselowski, because he's
right.
what? Doesn't he have a cast on?
So Chris, can you roll it again? There we go.
Crane is pulling him fast out and around, and then he will come to a sudden
How does
stop.
that? How do you? Well, okay. I, with my demented brain, how do you come up with? Yeah, let's get the crane to pull me. Jeez, man.
The good news is it's a completely sunny day. There was a flat field with a crap ton of snow.
Mm-hmm.
It was all safe.
Oh, was that was that Kubota? Was it? That,
I mean, that's a Trackhouse sponsor. I don't know.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we'll see.
It was orange. All right, Rich,
maybe then.
Rich, you got another one?
Yes, I think my favorite. Now, this is a little bit of a conspiracy theory because nobody was able to confirm this, so I don't know for sure if the person you're about to see in this video is the person in this video or not. But he did share it on his Instagram. So this is a video allegedly of Alex Bowman outside of his house using a security camera. And there he goes. He's shoveling and he's down. Man down.
Falls on his butt.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Showman, Alex Bowman. Now, he put this on his Instagram, but he did not specifically state that was him. And if you were watching us on YouTube, you can't really see his face. So I wasn't 100% sure if that was Alex Bowman or not.
Roll that again, Cody. I need to see that one more time.
Oh, he is from Arizona, so this would check out.
This tracks.
No. He has a broom with him, too. I just noticed that. Why does he have a broom? What is he?
It's not a shovel. It's a broom.
That's great.
Alex.
That's true. When you're from the desert, you take a broom out back to get all the sand off of your deck.
Yeah.
It's
and Tucson, you're not the brightest people over there, so
easy, man.
Oh, snap.
Hey, well, Cody, one more time. I need to see what kind of kicks is he wearing? Does that really look like him? Those Adidas? Right there.
They're snow covered. I can't tell. That's just but he does not have boots on. So there's another indication that that's a man from the desert. But you don't have boots.
And one more time, Cody.
Oh,
yeah, run that one more time.
Times
And what's his? He's got a hoodie on, bro. Put a winter jacket on, bro. That is all right.
Yeah.
All right, so you are convincing me now. The more we talk about that, that's indeed Alex Bowman.
That's Alex Bowman.
Certainly indications of his stupidity is with his desert fever.
As soon as we get him on, hopefully we'll get him on before Daytona at Media Day, and we're going to ask him about that.
Hell yeah.
Got him.
All right, Richie, one more.
I think the last one. Let's take a look and see what Kyle Busch and his family were up to. Of course, Lucas Oil sponsored driver.
Heck yeah.
He was posting some videos out in the snow with his family. And look at that. This is very cute.
Oh, little Lennox going downhill.
There goes Lennox down the snowbank.
That's so fun.
That does look like a blast.
Is that it?
That was it. That was cute.
Oh,
that was adorable.
That was adorable, yes. But I want to see Kyle and Brexton snowmobile racing each other. Come on. I'm going to see them get at it.
She needs to catch some air. Why did we just waste our time running that?
You're just a hater, man.
I want some freaking racing to talk about, man. We're scouring the internets for videos from drivers doing something other than sitting on the couch going, I am effing bored.
I think that's your fault for doing the crane one second of all the videos. You got to end with that one. That's like a bam. End out with a bang.
Holy crap. And I'm Freak Nation. Look, just like you guys, give me one shot. Give me one shot, Cody. I feel your pain. I feel your freaking pain. That's what we dedicated a full segment to, was some boring ass video of Kyle Busch pushing his lovely daughter down a slope that's probably 6 degrees The hell are we doing here, man?
Dying for content.
I want some racing too. I raised my hand. It is going to happen on Wednesday. Damn it! I want something to talk about. Happy bastards! All right, Freak Nation. Coming up next. Speaking of the clash, oh God. The Pro Bowl, the flag football game with elected Pro Bowlers will be happening, of course. And then, of course, you have the clash. And I love this question that we're going to ask here. Which fans do you think will overwhelmingly say it used to be better, meaning the Pro Bowl or the clash? Which one do you think used to be better? That's next. SpeedFreaks Bits and Luke Soul Studios.
SpeedFreaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive styling. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
Here's to the Dream Chasers, the Glass Ceiling Breakers, the Minivan Mothers, the Schedule Jugglers, and everyday All-Stars at the top of their game. We see you making moves, taking names, and rewriting the rules to find your own way. To all the women who keep our world running smooth, we keep you on the move.
At Straight Talk, we get it. You say no a lot. Mom, can I get a tarantula? No. Coffee? No. So we're giving you more reasons to say yes, like a free 5G phone with real unlimited data with select plan activation. Can I use the free phone? Yes. See? Doesn't it feel good to say yes to more? Absolutely. Face tattoo? Absolutely not. Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Taxes and fees apply. In-store activation of Gold Unlimited plan or higher required. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
Save more on the brands pros trust at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off select major appliances and choose from our wide lineup of top brands. Plus, save $100 on a Little Giant 22-foot multi-position ladder. Now just $189. Built for strength, flexibility, and job site versatility. Pros, these savings will only be here for a limited time. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 1/30 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
If Ernest Hemingway was alive today, would he say this to you?
Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, all great writers. And after reading your book, I simply must add you to the list.
Wait, you don't have a book yet. So make a free call to Page Publishing. Turn your book idea into publishing gold.
800-215-6818. 800-215-6818. That's 800-215-6818.
The 2026 season of Speed at Worldwide Technology Raceway are on sale now. The Bommarito Automotive Group 500 and Celebration of 66 Festival, June 6th and 7th. The NASCAR Cup Series Enjoy Illinois 300, O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and Confluence Music Festival, September 11th through 13th. And the NHRA Napa Auto Parts Midwest Nationals, October 2nd through 4th. Save big by going to WWTRaceway.com.
Freak Nation, get this. General Tire has launched a comprehensive Shield Plus Advantage plan for passenger and light truck tires. What that means for you is when you purchase General Tires, the Shield Plus Advantage plan lets you enjoy a complete package of multiple warranties and coverage to get the most from your tires. The plan applies to all General Tire passenger and light truck tires purchased as replacements in the U.S. and Canada with DOT serial numbers. For more information, hit them up on GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of Speed Freaks for 2 decades.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Freak Nation, you're back at the Lucas Oil Studios. Thanks to our friends at General Tire. Go to generaltire.com. Check out a line of tires to keep all your rides on the road safe and happy during these snow terrible days in the southeast. Freak Nation, what's the name of the storm again?
Gianna,
wreaking havoc there in North Carolina.
Do you
General
know
Tire.
it was colder today in Miami? Well, in the morning, it was colder today in Miami than it was in Juneau, Alaska.
Damn.
Wow.
See, that's bananas. I don't understand that. Well,
I know.
anyway. GeneralTire.com is generaltire.com. Cole, are you old enough to remember that there were a football game that football players actually enjoyed playing for the Pro Bowl at one time? Do you remember that?
I actually do remember that. Yeah. Those days are gone. They're long gone.
The Pro Bowl is now flag football, Freak Nation. It is flag freaking football, where Pro Bowl selected athletes play against each other in flag football. Do we know who the coaches are this year?
I can look it up.
Right?
Yeah.
Please do. Let's find out who is coaching.
I know
the flag
Shader
team.
Sanders made the team this year.
Yeah,
I
he's
know
starting.
Joe Flacco made the team this year.
It's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
All right, so they've got
Riveting.
they've got flag football for their Pro Bowl, all right? And we've got the Clash. Well, we're hoping we've got the Clash on Wednesday at Winston-Salem.
As NASCAR's pro group.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's what would you, is it kind of is it a glorified all-star? But
it's just an exhibition kickoff race.
Yeah.
I mean, the All-Star race is closer, obviously, to the Pro Bowl,
Yeah.
but they run it a week apart every year, the Pro Bowl and the Clash.
So the question we want to ask you, Freak Nation, again, most of you guys that are NASCAR fans, of course, are football fans. We're asking you, which event would fans defend as it used to be better, meaning the Clash or the NFL Pro Bowl? It used to be better. Think about that one. Go back, Cole Cusimano was bringing up some instances on TV that where they would tee up the Clash back in the day and provide the excitement for the Clash.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, we're getting zero. I understand that the weather's wreaking havoc as we speak, but we're getting nothing leading up to the Clash. So your take on which used to be better, Cole Cusimano?
It's definitely the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl used to mean something, and I feel like you look at those Hall of Fame resumes, having a Pro Bowl on your resume was a pretty big thing. Now it's nothing. You have a flag football game where no one's really watching or paying attention. I don't care. And I don't think the players care either. Case in point, Shedeur Sanders starting, Joe Flacco backing him up with Joe Burrow in there as well, the AFC. So it's a complete joke to me. I don't know why they're still doing it. And if you guys want, I do have numbers here to back this up. I was curious. I put on our X account, which do you think will get more views this weekend or this week, the Pro Bowl or the Clash?
And the Pro Bowl is when?
The Pro Bowl is Tuesday. So the Clash was originally scheduled for Sunday, as we mentioned, but now it's being run on Wednesday, the day after the Pro Bowl. So I'm curious to see how that lines up.
Better.
By the way, the results, 69% were the Clash to have more.
Nice.
There we go. To have more views than the Pro Bowl. But the Pro Bowl since 2022 has seen a 2 million decline in viewership. Last year, it dropped off 18% to 4.7 million viewers.
Whoa.
Stack that up against the Clash. Last year, there was a 104% increase from the year prior because of the rain that impacted that race.
And Bowman Gray. People were excited about the first year of Bowman Gray.
That only scored at 3.08 million viewers last year. Now, using the same time frame, 2022, when the Coliseum debuted that year, NASCAR got 4.28 million viewers. That was a 168% increase from the year prior,
which was Daytona.
So you look at these two exhibition events, the NFL, Pro Bowl, NASCAR Clash. The Clash peaked from our metrics at 4.28 million. Pro Bowl peaked at 6.7 million in 2022. So that begs the question, what gets more viewers this weekend? Or this week, sorry.
This is going to be close. This is good. Will either one of them crack 4 million?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I will say this. You guys are not parents. I am a parent of a 12-year-old, just in case you didn't know. And she loves herself some flag football. She's a club soccer player, but flag football as well. So it's coming up as far as popularity goes for her, which makes me pay more attention to it. And recognizing that the high schools across the country have flag football male and female flag football. I'm thinking that again, it's generational. I get it. I don't know if it's necessarily a bad thing for the NFL to go to flag football because of its popularity. It's bananas that they've got state championships. In fact, here in Phoenix, Desert Vista, the women's team won the state championship. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing that they're taking off the helmets. And look, I get it. When there's millions of dollars at stake, you can't hit a dude that hard in a freaking exhibition game in the Pro Bowl. So why not have some freaking fun with it? I don't know what my point was, other than
did they have fun last year? Did it translate to viewership?
I didn't watch the damn thing.
You could argue either way. Yeah. Did anybody in this room watch it?
Didn't even know it happened.
Boom.
Right.
Exactly.
Answer your question from earlier, who were the head coaches this year?
Right.
San Francisco 49er legends, Jerry Rice will be the coach of the NFC, and the AFC will be coached by Hall of Fame quarterback Steve Young.
Oh.
Those are your head coaches this year.
Wow. Okay. All right. Cool.
Jeez.
So I'm going to disagree with you on the original question, Cole, because I was never a fan of the Pro Bowl. To be honest, I don't think I ever watched it because of how much of a farce it was. It was glorified flag football back in the day, but it was in this weird time where it was, and still is, between the conference championship games and the Super Bowl. So the season was already over. I'm already in Super Bowl mode, locked in, and I didn't really care that much at all. So for me, I miss what the Clash used to be. I miss the Bud Shootout. I miss the Bud Shootout too. I miss how much of an event the Bud Shootout used to be. And that is just not the case anymore. The Clash is an event. The Clash at the Coliseum felt a little bit more like an event, right? Because you remember the first year, right? They had Ice Cube out there. Pitbull was a performer. The year I was out, I think one of the years I was out there. And right, Cole, you posted a video this week of the original Budweiser shootout, and they used to have an entire 90-minute program built around them picking the starting positions. It used to be the Budweiser shootout draw, and they would draw thousands of fans out that Daytona International Speedway just to watch drivers show up and pick out of a Budweiser bottle where they were going to start that race. It was hard to get into the race because it was all pole winners from the year before. And so it was like the perfect way to kick off the season. It felt like more like an event. And I miss that more. I used to watch that more often than I did the Pro Bowl.
No, absolutely. I think generally speaking, the Pro Bowl was probably perceived as a bigger thing than the Clash or shootout was. But I totally agree.
That could also be just
totally
a NASCAR versus NFL thing.
Yeah, no, that too. But I totally agree with you. It was a really fun event. I missed the draw. I missed everything leading up to it. And I think to Kenny's point, it was actually a good comparison with the safety being an issue with the NFL Pro Bowl because they moved from Daytona because of the safety issues with the cars and wrecking at those high speeds. So it makes sense to not have it there at this day and age in NASCAR. But at the same time, it doesn't feel like it felt back then, which, like we agree on, it was just a much more fun event to watch.
So everything I've seen from people on social media this week, I put out the video where we were talking about the weather issues regarding the Clash this year from our show last week. Side note, we nailed that.
We did. Yep.
I was like, because we had nothing to talk about. And I was like, hey, you know what? This thing might not actually happen because of the weather. And you know what? We were 100% right. So you're welcome, Freak Nation. This is why you watch us every Sunday night, because we were ahead of the game when it comes to that. But a lot of the people I saw in the comments, like on our Facebook page and everything, a lot of people were saying the same thing, which is they want the Clash back at Daytona. And I think NASCAR in general seemingly is kind of feeding into that now because, again, they are – they want to go back to the roots, etc. They're bringing back the chase. They're bringing back how NASCAR was 20 years ago in a lot of ways.
But Bowman Gray was kind of back to their roots.
Yeah, no, definitely. But to Richie's point, if you're going back to those chase days, this feels more like NASCAR. Yeah. And it's also it's a good lead into the 500 too, because if you do the oval, you're running a shorter oval race around Daytona into the 500. It's a good kickoff.
The fan base wants it back at Daytona, and I wonder if they're going to change that moving forward. Because remember last year we were talking about rumors that they're running this race in Brazil. Remember that at this time? That's what we were talking about. Is having that race.
Wait a minute. This time last year we were talking. Oh, God.
Yes, there were rumors.
Meanwhile, Mexico City's off the schedule. Yeah. Right. Brazil ain't happening. That's crazy.
All right, Freak Nation. His name is Kenny Bernstein. He is the king of speed. This dude did something back in 1992 at Gainesville, by the way, which is where they kick off their 2026 season. It's another month until the NHRA starts back up. So why not a freaking flashback with a very good friend of the Freak Nation. As a business person, I learned a lot from this guy. And the bottom line from him was, for every dollar somebody pays you, you give them $3 back in promotion, or regardless of what your agreement is, you just try and triple that stuff up when it comes to partners and marketing. So Kenny, the Bud King Bernstein, multi-time NHRA champion, joins us next with a Speed Freaks Freak Flashback, Lucas Oil Studios.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Guides in the know, and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
With curbside pickup and delivery available, you'll always find what you love, only at Total Wine and More.
Drink responsibly, B21.
From the labs at Lucas Oil Products, Lucas Oil Complete Engine Treatment is a multifunctional cleaner plus lubricant. For every fill-up of gas or diesel, add one 16-ounce can of Lucas Oil Complete Engine Treatment. One bottle can treat a tank of up to 21 gallons. Its special additives allows a better fuel burn to help increase your miles per gallon. Expect longer engine life, longer oil life, cleaner exhaust, and less fuel consumption. Lucas Oil, it works.
Save more on the brands pros trust at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off select major appliances and choose from our wide lineup of top brands. Plus, save $100 on a Little Giant 22-foot multi-position ladder. Now just $189. Built for strength, flexibility, and job site versatility. Pros, these savings will only be here for a limited time. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 1/30 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive style. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
Tickets for the 2026 season of Speed at Worldwide Technology Raceway are on sale now. The Bommarito Automotive Group 500 and Celebration of 66 Festival, June 6th and 7th. The NASCAR Cup Series Enjoy Illinois 300, O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and Confluence Music Festival, September 11th through 13th. And the NHRA Napa Auto Parts Midwest Nationals, October 2nd through 4th. Save big by going to WWTRaceway.com.
At Straight Talk, we get it. You say no a lot. Mom, can I get a tarantula? No. Coffee? No. So we're giving you more reasons to say yes, like a free 5G phone with real unlimited data with select plan activation. Can I use the free phone? Yes. See, doesn't it feel good to say yes to more? Absolutely. Face tattoo? Absolutely not. Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Taxes and fees apply. In-store activation of Gold Unlimited plan or higher required. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
Here's to the Dream Chasers, the Glass Ceiling Breakers, the Minivan Mothers, the Schedule Jugglers, and everyday All-Stars at the top of their game. We see you making moves, taking names, and rewriting the rules to find your own way. To all the women who keep our world running smooth, we keep you on the move.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined. of SpeedFreaks. The voice, the moments, the chaos. Time to crank it back with another classic. Freaking flashback.
Because that's why I was a race car driver.
So, Kenny, I got emotional for a completely different reason. One, it was awesome to see you in the car. But two, it took me back 50 years of my dad taking me to Dallas International Speedway, Green Valley, watching the Chelsea King light up a funny car. And here I am at 60 years old going, my God, what is going on?
Just a matter of what I was thinking. It was great. I can't say enough for Antron and that group over there. They're wonderful. He's a sweetheart. Obviously, Lucas Oil for putting it together with Brandon. So it was neat. It's fun. Had a blast.
You got in the seat, and they say things like that are like riding a bike. Have things advanced so much for you, or is it still?
You won't believe it, but that cockpit is exactly the way mine was for my whole entire career. The fuel shutoff was in the exact right spot. The clutch was perfect. The accelerator, if I had to use it, was perfect. The brake handle was exactly where it was.
Wow.
The parachute releases were where I was all the time. The seat felt just as comfortable as mine. I felt really snug and good. I mean, I just said that myself. I said, man, this is like home. I'm back home. That's what it was. Nothing was changed at all. Identically the same.
So when Antron was explaining some things to you, you guys were leaning over, looking in the cockpit. It looked like his hands were so busy, like he was telling you something new. But no?
No, not really at all. The only thing that was new was that when I trimmed the fuel shutoff off or back down to not have so much fuel going through it when it first started up, we did. In those days, I didn't look and read a computer. I just did by feel, and then Armstrong would nod his head like this. But they got a deal there, and they go to 90 pounds of fuel pressure, so you just move it to 90 pounds, and that's it. There's a piece of cake.
Did that, besides bring back memories, did it bring back any sort of, I could go one more, maybe the U.S. Nationals?
Of course it did. You know that. I've thought that for the last 2 or 3 days, to be honest about it. Yeah, well, you know, when you get up to this age and you quit for a long time, you think about how much fun it was, how much you enjoyed it, the competition, driving cars fast and winning. And those don't ever go away if they're in your body and you've had them, if you've had that success at times. And no matter how old you are or what you are, unless you're just incapacitated that you couldn't do it, you have those thoughts. I can still do that. How do I know if I could? Hell, I don't know. We'd go out there and find out so I could tell you. I might hit the throttle and shut it right off.
If you weren't a drag racer, can you compare your body to where it is now versus a dude that spent decades in a race car, meaning some of the wear and tear from driving a car for decades?
Well, I tell you what, I got beat up pretty good in those years. I've had 9 surgeries. I've had four in both shoulders and a back surgery. And so all that came from being in that race car all those years. And the early years when we had no good seats, we had no good equipment. We just put my trash can in there. I'm going to drive it.
Right.
Almost. You know, we weren't form fitted or anything in the day. In fact, we form fitted the first seat up in Brainerd. I got in there. I hurt my back trying to get in the car and get out. I couldn't get out of the car after the run. My back hurt so bad. Armstrong went down to the local place that sells boats, got that foam stuff. I put my suit on. He poured it down in behind me to fill in the voids that we didn't have. And that's it came so far. That thing felt like a piece of Cadillac right there, buddy.
Whoa. How much would where we are now would have extended your career?
Just the seat alone probably would have helped a lot because those surgeries they're hard on you no matter what. When you do 9 surgeries, it's a tough deal. The back one was the worst, the hardest to heal over. I think if we'd had those seats in the beginning and all that, we certainly, and the cars would have been built stronger with better roll cages. We wouldn't have lost so many people. It's just that simple. Today, they're really, really rocket ships, and they have to be the way they are, and they're wonderful. And when I quit, they were good. This is even better.
Yeah.
Were you a fan at the beginning when the canopy came on? Clearly now we all are like, yes, like you just said, the cars are built the way they need to be.
Yeah.
But at the beginning, was that a little tough for you? As a fan, it was a little tough for me.
Yeah, I never had a real problem with it at all. I thought it would be okay. I didn't know if I wanted it or not because our windshield was so high. But then there's an advantage to having a canopy for the air going to that supercharger too. So they picked up on that pretty quick. So I would have liked to have driven one like that. I think it'd be really cool. I think I asked Antron, I said, I bet it's really quiet in here, isn't it? Because when you sit in front of the motor going down there, you don't have much noise. It's all behind you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it really is. He said it's quiet as can be. You wouldn't even believe it. You don't even realize you're going that fast. And that I can understand that because it's really neat. Yeah.
What about the mindset now versus when you were lighting up that rail?
I don't think the mindset has changed. That if I really wanted to get in there and he said get in it, if I really wanted to, I'd do it. You know, my mindset wouldn't have to work on that too hard. I got some other issues I'd have to deal with. I wonder how much pain I'm going to be in certain areas of my body. But, you know, and then you got to be honest with yourself and say, is it really worth it to go make one run? What if something drastic happens? You come out and God forbid you become crippled or something. I mean, is it really worth that? And the answer to that is no, it's not. But on the other side, yes, it is.
Right. Now, was Vandermeer in particular really why? I mean, Lucas, Antron, but it's Vandermeer.
Yes, well, it's Vandermeer because we were coming, because it's going away, but maybe not come back. You never know. But also, it's 42 years that Cheryl and I met here. This is where we met 42 years ago here. We've been together 42 years, 23 of it married. And so this is a special place. Yeah.
You see where the NHRA is going, and they're losing tracks like this. It's just like, is that just like poking you? Just like, how do we do this?
Well, they're losing the tracks because the whole world's changing.
Yeah.
Everything about it's changing. I mean, my goodness, you got electric cars they want out there. They want all the stuff that we grew up not knowing anything about and don't care about, to be honest about it, okay? So consequently, a track just can't survive anymore on its own, just a drag strip. This one could because they promote so well.
Yes.
And there's 4 or 5 that do that and can make it. But it's going to get tougher and tougher. There's no question. Return on investment is still the most important thing in the business. Yep. And these guys and 3 or 4 more of them in the country, they do a great job and they make a hell of a living out of it. But some of them don't.
Racing in general, though, has so much to compete with in the sports world, the entertainment world, and racing is kind of suffering a little bit because of that as well. What do you think would be good to get kids involved again in motorsports, aside from the typical stuff that's going on now?
You know, I don't know, but you're right about what you said about all the opportunities for other things to do and watch. It's a tough game for all of the motorsports. I mean, you don't even know what IndyCar hardly is. God bless you, IndyCar. I don't mean that to be bad about it, but the fact is it's a toughie. Formula One's going good, but they're doing a great job by getting these venues all over the world and in the United States. But it's tough. I don't know the answers to that at all. I mean, life goes on. Life changes. Yep. Things change around us. We either adapt or we stay the same. And if we can't adapt to it, then we just quit.
We'll end it with this. Going back to when I was 10, watching you at Dallas International Speedway, you at 10, 15, 20, who was the Kenny Bernstein back in your day? Who was the guy that you thought, holy smokes, I get to meet the Kenny Bernstein of my day back in the 60s?
Well, obviously, that's a pretty easy deal. I mean, anybody from the West Coast, except for one guy named Garlitz from the East Coast. He was the king then, believe me, and you always wanted to meet him. But Perdome, all those guys, they would come to Texas to race. They'd race us in Amarillo at the California versus Texas all the time, and it was a war. And of course, Texans wanted to beat those Californians because they were prune pickers, and so that's the way it was. But all those guys were great. I mean, really were. I look back at Benny Osborne. You remember Benny Osborne? Huh? How about that?
Come on.
He was King Kong for about 2 or 3 years. He whooped everybody all over the country. He won $10,000 at Orange County one night. They had a race between 2 cars, Tom McEwen and Osborne. 1 run, no warm up, no anything, pull up there, run for $10,000. Now that was 45, 50 years ago. Think about that, for that kind of money. And Benny beat him and won the money. And Osborne was in back because he was from Oklahoma, so we had to deal with him all the time. A lot of good guys. I mean, Eddie Hill, my goodness, first time I saw Eddie in all his purple with a twin-engine Pontiac on that thing, huh? I mean, it was crazy. So memories back there are great. I drove for the Carroll brothers and the Anderson brothers, and Vance Hunt gave me my first ride. Vance Hunt put me in the car on a Wednesday night, the first time I ever sat in one of those cars. Vance Hunt. That's how long. That's 1968.
Holy smokes.
So I got
before Chelsea kicked out.
I got a lot of memories from those people and people. Wade Simpson, all of them. They're great people, wonderful people. Yeah.
Well, you've been kind to us so many
No,
years.
you've been kind to me. Come on now. I mean that. I enjoy being with you. I enjoy talking to you, and you mean a lot to us. You always have.
Freak Nation, the king of speed, Kenny Bernstein, 300-plus mile an hour, 1992 in Gainesville. And, of course, that's where they kick it off, coming up in March, 2026 season, NHRA. The king here with the Freaks. Coming up is the Roval gone in the playoffs and Rajah Caruth. It's a big second hour of the Freaks. Coming up, Speed Freaks Pits, Lucas Oil Studios.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Here's to the Dream Chasers, the glass ceiling breakers, the minivan mothers, the schedule jugglers, and everyday all-stars at the top of their game. We see you making moves, taking names, and rewriting the rules to find your own way. To all the women who keep our world running smooth, we keep you on the move.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive style. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
At Straight Talk, we get it. You say no a lot. Mom, can I get a tarantula? No. Coffee? No. So we're giving you more reasons to say yes, like a free 5G phone with real unlimited data with select plan activation. Can I use the free phone? Yes. See? Doesn't it feel good to say yes to more? Absolutely. Face tattoo? Absolutely not. Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Taxes and fees apply. In-store activation of Gold Unlimited plan or higher required. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
Save more on the brands pros trust at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off select major appliances and choose from our wide lineup of top brands. Plus, save $100 on a Little Giant 22-foot multi-position ladder. Now just $189. Built for strength, flexibility, and job site versatility. Pros, these savings will only be here for a limited time. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 1/30 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link. And you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Tickets for the 2026 season of Speed at Worldwide Technology Raceway are on sale now. The Bommarito Automotive Group 500 in celebration of 66 Festival, June 6th and 7th. The NASCAR Cup Series Enjoy Illinois 300, O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and Confluence Music Festival, September 11th through 13th. And the NHRA Napa Auto Parts Midwest Nationals, October 2nd through 4th. Save big by going to WWTRaceway.com.
Freak Nation, get this. General Tire has launched a comprehensive Shield Plus Advantage plan for passenger and light truck tires. What that means for you is when you purchase General Tires, the Shield Plus Advantage plan lets you enjoy a complete package of multiple warranties and coverage to get the most from your tires. The plan applies to all General Tire passenger and light truck tires purchased as replacements in the U.S. and Canada with DOT serial numbers. For more information, hit them up on GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of Speed Freaks for 2 decades.
Next to your vehicle's engine, your transmission is the most important component of your car. If it's not properly maintained, your car may not shift properly. By adding Lucas Transmission Fix to your transmission, it cleans and lubricates sticking valves for proper shifting, renews worn bands to stop slipping, stops seal leaks, will not void new car warranties, contains no harmful solvents. Lucas Transmission Fix. It works.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
great movies coming out this year. Avengers Doomsday, Spider-Man, Supergirl. Great things for me. The Boys, Invincible. Great entertainment for me this year.
Well, I tell you what, I got beat up pretty good in those years. I've had 9 surgeries. I've had four in both shoulders and a back surgery, and so all that came from being in that race car all those years. And the early years when we had no good seats, we had no good equipment.
This is Angry Grandma, and I want to talk to you guys for a minute. I'm hearing on the news and the weather reports that we're supposed to get a real bad snowstorm Wednesday. We're supposed to get at least up to 10 inches. That's a bunch of bullshit. I'll tell you what. So you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going in my room and I'm going to hibernate like a big bear.
Try again.
Live on the Freak Radio Network, broadcasting from the Lucas Oil Studios, driven by General Tire. Rock on, baby!
I am serious.
Here's the Freaks.
Hey, Freak Nation, is your Roval being taken away for the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs? We'll get to that in moments. But first, second hour of the Freaks. Thank you guys for hanging out. Freak Radio Network, Podcast Network, and everywhere else that we landed. Freaks, YouTube, Facebook Live, X. Are we still on Twitch, Richard?
The Twitch is active. Yeah, you can find us on Twitch.
All right.
Yeah.
The Twitch and the X and the Insta, the IG.
Soon to be TikTok, hopefully, if I actually figure it out.
There you go. All right. Yeah, man. Rajah Caruth will be joining us this hour. And, of course, more conversation about this damn race we're trying to get off for Wednesday. They call that the Clash, Freak Nation. Be sure you follow us on all of our social platforms and subscribe to our YouTube page at Official Speed Freaks, Freak Nation. Crash Gladys, Kenny Sargent, Richard C. Suave, Cole Cusimano, and the chopper pilot back there, Cody Big Johnson, doing his best to keep us on track. Attaboy. So the news, Jordan Bianchi, if you follow NASCAR, one of the dudes that you should follow on social is Jordan Bianchi, who writes for The Athletic. He and Jeff Gluck, and they do a teardown show post-race. You're about some other dudes wanting to get some freaking racing going on.
Right.
Right.
Well, Jeff did a video today, speaking of Jeff Gluck,
Yeah.
did a video today out of his hotel to Bowman Gray and like, oh yeah, the roads. I mean, he literally was analyzing the roads of the sun melted this and this is good, but when you get to the shade, it's pretty icy. It's just, we are all dying for motorsports
All right.
now.
So Jeff Gluck's cohort at The Athletic and with their show is Jordan Bianchi. Great follow on Twitter. Dropped this out on Monday, Richie. And if you could bring up the graphic, he dropped this out saying, news, Charlotte NASCAR playoff race to shift off the Roval and will return to the oval beginning this season, sources tell The Athletic.
Huh.
That's all we've seen. We haven't seen anything from NASCAR. We haven't seen anything updated to the schedule.
Right. You go to the NASCAR website, it still says the Roval.
Mm-hmm.
So, Cole Cusimano, that means if that happens, there is not a road course in the playoffs.
Which is how it was back when the chase was initially formed. Then again, we had 2 road course races in this whole season back then. But talk about going back to your roots. That's your roots right there. Charlotte, the oval, the home of NASCAR. Whenever I think of the home of NASCAR, I think of Charlotte and that oval track. I miss those days where you'd have the 600 and then you go back there for the playoffs and it'd be like 100 or 200 miles shorter and just balls to the wall. Awesome racing. I think it's even better this time around because while this track has always been one of my favorites and it's always put on some good racing, this specific car, the Gen 7, has looked tremendous on the 1.5 miles and especially at Charlotte. So it's a huge win for NASCAR. You go to Bianchi's post on X or Twitter and every single comment is just hell yeah, this is awesome. I'm so happy about this. So
is it more so?
Dang.
Is it more so they just want to be back on the oval at Charlotte versus they don't want a road course in the playoffs?
Absolutely. I mean,
no, honestly,
yeah.
I'm because because you're talking about going back to your roots, and the point you're making is you don't want a road course in the playoffs.
Well, no, I don't care about that. I think going back to our conversations last year, you should award all disciplines when you're rewarding a champion in the postseason format. But I think this track is significantly better, and that's saying a lot because the Roval actually was a pretty good road course. But the package itself for the road courses and the short tracks is not where NASCAR wants it, or the fans where they want it at this point in time. So,
if we get hung up, Crasher, on this getting back to your roots, that can be awfully scary for a series that if you want to go
point, yeah.
If you want to go back to its roots, that frankly would not survive in today's
without evolution
correctness.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you've got to be very careful if that's what you hang your hat on, and going back to your roots. So they're going to allow a freaking rebel flag, stars and bars in. No. Settle down. No. You say go back to your roots, and I'm just being a little facetious. But my point is, you can't hang that on every change that you make. Is that, we're going to go back to a point system more similar to what we ran in the 70s or the 80s. And I can promise you right now that there are 20-somethings that spend a whole hell of a lot of time on road courses and not on ovals when it comes to gaming.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I get going back to your roots, but there's a happy medium. And you got to, if there is no freaking road course in the playoffs, F that.
That's a mistake.
That's ridiculous.
That's an absolute mistake.
That is ridiculous. It's like putting the road course at IMS over the Indy 500. It just doesn't. Why? Why do that, Crash?
Well, the whole point, like Cole alluded to, if you want to reward the best drivers who can drive on every single discipline, you want to call them the world's greatest drivers, you have to have that as part of your championship format. There's just no ands, ifs, or buts about it. You have to have a road course in your chase to fully determine your best champion-worthy driver.
Yeah, this is just another tick in the box for me that NASCAR hates Shane Van Gisbergen. That's all this is. This is the anti-Shane Van Gisbergen, anti-New Zealand bias that is up in the front offices of the NASCAR HQ. Because what has happened over the course of the last 6 months or so, actually 3 months really, no more Mexico City, gone. So that's one less road course there. The Roval, gone. Another road course out the door. Shane Van Gisbergen swept the road courses last year. And what else happened? The original win and you're in NASCAR playoff system. That was a big reason why Trackhouse, I think, went to Shane Van Gisbergen in the first place, because it was going to be a guaranteed playoff spot. Gone. So as the biggest Shane Van Gisbergen snorkeler here in the Freak Nation, so much as so, I own Shane Van Gisbergen's first win in the diecast. I have that. It's great. It's it's like my little child at this point. So from that perspective, I'm bummed. However, I'm actually in a way not going to miss the Roval because I don't think the racing there was all that good. The best Roval moment, Cole, was in the very first year they did it.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
And it was the Jimmy Johnson, Martin Truex Jr. incident. That was the best thing that was what made the Roval in the first place. And since then, it's really not been as good. I thought the Ross Chastain, Denny Hamlin incident from this past fall was about as good as the Roval was going to get in terms of drama. And so I'm not going to miss it from that point of view, but I am going to miss, I think it is a mistake that there are no road courses in the chase now. We need, what we need to do? We need to do a playoff jar. So anytime we call it the playoffs,
True.
dollar in the jar.
Good, yeah.
It's the chase now, guys.
Yes,
Because the chase is back.
Okay, so Jordan Bianchi put it out there, but there's been no change on the NASCAR schedule. There's been no mention
Almost
of it.
a week now.
Do you think, again, we've seen this with NASCAR, will there float something out there and gauge the interest of the public? And then maybe that's how they'll base their decision on which way they go.
If that is the case, it's going to be the oval because it's a resounding yes all around from the people on Twitter, as you call it.
I'm curious if this is what they have to do this right now because of, for whatever reason, but know damn well that in 2027, right, that they've got to put a road course somewhere, whether it's, I don't care what it is, COTA, somewhere there's got to be a road, because really a legitimate champion needs.
COTA would work, but you can't do it because Formula One's there in October.
I just had
I know
road
you're throwing
courses
it
out there, man.
Yeah,
Watkins Glen, I don't care. You got to put a road course in there, damn it.
You need something.
That's what I was going to say. They had it served up on a silver platter last year. They added Watkins Glen to the playoffs.
Right.
And that's one of NASCAR's longest tenure road courses on the circuit.
Let's
so
get back
why
to your
not
roots.
continue
Let's
going
go.
there?
There's your
Yeah.
roots, man. Yeah.
Perfect.
Roots, baby. Oh, man.
Not a fan of the roots, are you, Kenny?
Grassroots racing, absolutely. I'm a fan of it. But when you have been a series that for so long just didn't evolve and you continue, what the hell happened with this lawsuit? The man most responsible for moving NASCAR forward was fired for something idiotic that he said with a text. But that man helped move NASCAR, talk about Steve Phelps, more in the direction that it needed to go than anybody in the history of NASCAR.
Mm-hmm.
He and Steve O'Donnell.
Yes.
O'Donnell needs credit as well.
Mm-hmm.
So this whole roots thing, let's get back to our roots. It just, when its roots were hanging, I didn't enjoy it because I just didn't like ovals all the freaking time. I didn't like the point system 30 years. I didn't like any of that. And they start to get to that happy medium for me. And then all of a sudden there's no road course in the freaking chase.
There we go.
Rajah Caruth next. SpeedFreaks Pits, Lucas Oil Studio.
SpeedFreaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Keeping your pride and joy perfect is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Start with Slick Mist Speed Wax. Simply mist on and wipe off for professional detail or shine. For your tires and trim, there's Lucas Slick Mist Tire and Trim Shine. Spray on and wipe off for better than new look. Then finish her with Lucas Slick Mist Interior Detailer. Just spray and wipe. Easy. Use Lucas Slick Mist Car Care products and she'll never look better. Fast, easy, and professional. Really, it's sort of like having an extra set of hands. Or 3.
Freak Nation, get this. General Tire has launched a comprehensive Shield Plus Advantage plan for passenger and light truck tires. What that means for you is when you purchase General Tires, the Shield Plus Advantage plan lets you enjoy a complete package of multiple warranties and coverage to get the most from your tires. The plan applies to all General Tire passenger and light truck tires purchased as replacements in the U.S. and Canada with DOT serial numbers. For more information, hit them up on GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of Speed Freaks for 2 decades.
Straight Talk presents the math of more. Here's how it works. When you say yes to more with Straight Talk, you're left with more for all the other good stuff. So getting an unlimited plan starting at just $25 a month equals more savings for your family's weekend adventures. And with a network covered by Verizon, you can share more from wherever you go. It's simple math, really. More equals more with Straight Talk. Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Taxes and fees apply. The $25 plan requires a compatible unlocked device and a new line of service. Additional terms apply.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
With curbside pickup and delivery available, you'll always find what you love, only at Total Wine and More.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Time is valuable. That's why Lowe's Blueprint takeoffs turn blueprints into quotes faster. Bring us your plans, and we'll generate itemized material lists to make quoting easier so you can get back to building. Plus, at the Lowe's Pro Desk, you get access to thousands of building materials not sold in store. And when your order's ready, we'll deliver everything to the job site. Improving is easy at Lowe's.
SpeedFreaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Hey, Freak Nation, he is back. Rajah Caruth joining us here in the Freaks. And Rajah, I really can't make out those colors on your lid. Do you
Oh,
really?
no,
Is
no.
that you and I have been going back and forth for 5 years, Commanders versus the Cowboys. Is this intentional that you have the Commanders lid on right now?
It's like this beanie, and it's the closest one ish to the JRM colors. Like, it's not orange. And I like it. And I like the beanies with the pom-pom on the top. So that's kind of the beanies I like. So it was not on purpose. It was what I chose to wear this morning. But now, knowing that I'm talking to you guys, it actually works out pretty well.
Oh, how coincidental.
Helps one of my team owners is a big Washington fan, and being from the district, it's kind of easy, no brainer. So no brainer for me.
Yeah. So bottom line, you guys suffered together this past season.
Yeah, pretty much my entire adult life. I had a great year last year with Jay Daniels rookie year, and still had some highlights. Like, Washington sports is not all depression. Like Alex Ovechkin getting the record for most goals in NHL history. Nats winning the championship in 2019. Capitals 2018. The women's league soccer team, the Spirit, they're very good. Trinity Rodman, they just signed her. She's the best in the league.
Dude, she's
great
solid.
Sports things. So,
hey, you want to talk some NBA? You want to talk about your National Basketball Association, my friend?
Yes. The Wizards are on the up, man. Just beat the Bucks last night on the John Wall celebration evening. I didn't get to go, but my dad went. He got me hold on, I'll show you a picture. He got me the bobblehead.
Oh, dude.
So
thanks, Pops.
Yeah.
Shout out to my dad. But and they just got Trae Young and still have some good cap space available and hopefully get a good draft pick. So I think the sky's the limit for my young squad, my young Wizard squad.
See, the problem, Rajah, is you sound like every freaking DC and Dallas fan.
It's like, I don't care.
Yeah, it's.
Dallas fans are different because y'all are like, it's our year every year, and I'm just like, whatever happens. So I'm not like that delusional.
Is this where I interject? Because I think the last time we had Rajah on was when the Pacers were making a run. And so me being an Indiana girl, hi Hoosiers, I'm the one that's dominating this conversation right now. And you guys aren't even letting me talk. Come on, let's go Hoosiers.
Fair enough. Hey, congratulations on the national championship.
Amazing.
Shout out Caitlin Clark. Shout out Tyrese Halliburton.
All the Indiana athletes.
All the Indiana people. I think y'all are going to get Giannis, because I saw Giannis requested a trade to rivals in the East. So I wouldn't be surprised if y'all trade for get rid of like Miles Turner or something for Giannis, but we'll see.
Oh boy, Freak Nation. His name, of course, is Rajah Caruth. If you're listening to us on the Freak Radio Network, podcast network, if you're watching us, it's Rajah Caruth joining us here in the Freak Nation. And he's got an interesting year ahead of him for 2026 in NASCAR, where he's going to be splitting some time between two teams, Jordan Anderson Racing and Junior Motorsports. Walk me through this, Rajah. How is this going to work for you running for two teams in the O'Reilly series?
I've done it before in years past, just not on a full-time basis. So for me, I'll race 23 races here at JRM and driving the 8800cars.com Chevrolet. And then the other 10 races, I'll be in the 32 for Jordan Anderson Racing and Bommarito Autosports. So it'll be a lot of fun because I'll be able to carry the Hendrick colors and branding and really celebrate Hag's 50-year anniversary this season, really for all my races in the 88, but then also in the 32, be able to represent partners that I've been with really since I started racing, and some other cool ones that are on the way that are near and dear to really my background, my heritage, and it'll be a lot of fun this season. So it'll be cool to be like all with Chevrolet, and they're supporting really every step of this process and getting the two sides of the coin, or two sides of one coin, where you've got the flagship organization here at JRM and a team like Jordan Anderson that's really on their way to being a competitive team on Saturdays, not Sundays, Saturdays.
I get what you're saying. We all get it. I have to laugh though when you said Hags. my old brain, I'm like, oh my God, what's he referring to? And then I just realized, oh, it's Hendrick Auto Group.
Yeah,
I get it now. That's just us as a culture now. We just shorten everything. Like we just talked about Indiana. It's not the national championship. It's the Natty. So Hags, that's the way of saying it now, huh?
Well, I don't know if they would prefer me. I guess I was just more conversational. But yeah, it is the Hendrick Automotive Group's 30th or 50th year anniversary. So that's cool to really see all that they've accomplished in that time, and it'll be cool to represent that cool logo and do some cool things really throughout the season. Celebrating that and what Mr. H and Miss Linda and really everybody at the automotive group that they've done over the last half a century. It's a long time, so it's cool to see that and really the empire that they've built.
You've already represented that brand very well so far in your short tenure with them. Can you talk about just you guys as ambassadors for Hendrick Automotive Group, whether it's Greg Anderson or it's you or it's Kyle Larson? How do you guys relate to each other, if you do at all?
Yeah, I think the great thing about the Hendrick Automotive Group and HendrickCars.com is that they're, as much as they get out of racing or as much as Mr. H has gotten out of racing, they're able to pour back into it and support. Whether it's me running a late model somewhere, or Kyle getting to race really high limits racing or USAC stuff. Same with Corey and, like you mentioned, Greg Anderson, and the list goes on. Brittany Force, I believe,
right,
is on the docket, and it's awesome. I think to see just the support that we get, and from my standpoint, I've appreciated just because of being just a big HMS fan growing up. So to be able to have those colors on my body and drive the race cars is super special. So they do a great job with not just all things racing, but whether it's food drives or getting to give a scholarship to high school down in Austin, Texas last year was a lot of fun, and hopefully we can do similar things like that this year. But it's been great to be with them, and I've been really appreciative of really that whole group supporting me really on and off the track, especially from a time when I didn't really have much motion or anything going on. So getting some wins and allowing me to have opportunity at this next level.
Hey, Crash, I want to jump in quickly here. Mm-hmm. When Hendrick cars got on the side of your truck, did that wake people up? Did that open doors for Rajah Caruth?
I think that's hard for me to say. I felt, I would say that it more just was, I knew that I had the things at that time where the team I was at in 2023, they closed, and really that organization and that deal was just kind of put together and just wasn't the best situation. And really leading into 2024, it really seemed like, all right, this is the things that I need to be successful, from personnel to the equipment, right? That was kind of the last little bit of the KBM speed there that we had. And to be able to get that opportunity to drive those trucks there at the start of the year, it really was just it felt more that I had where I needed to go and be successful. And it was great to kind of really cash in on it and make the most of it for not only Daytona, but obviously getting a win there in Las Vegas and having a good solid improvement season for my second year of truck racing.
You can't look a gift horse in the mouth when you have these races with JRM and then JAR. But once you're on the track, is it going to be strange when you're in a JRM car running against a JAR car, knowing that you're going to be in that car maybe that next race?
I haven't thought about that. It'll be weird. I know the 88 is going to be fast every week, and when I'm not in it, I know whatever Cup driver is in it that weekend is going to be running in the top 3 or lead-in. So I think my focus for me is just going to be having solid races throughout the season and finishing races, because I know the speed will be there in both cars. I mean, when I ran Dover last year in the 32, I was running in the top 15 and competitive, and I'm running some good cars before, pit stops and all that. So yeah, I think my focus is more just on myself and doing my things during the week to make sure I'm prepared for the racetrack. And I definitely think it'll probably be maybe weird to go and see the 88 at times when it's, a Cup guy driving it. But yeah, it's just what this year has to offer, but it'll be fun regardless, and great opportunity that I'm super thankful for.
Freak Nation, there is a part 2 with Rajah Caruth and Crasher. We caught up with him just as the news was breaking with IndyCar making their announcement with the August race in DC. And you'll see his reaction as we're dropping the news on him as it's actually going down.
And the reason we drop it on him is because he is a DC native. We talked at the beginning of that segment about his love for the Commanders, you being a Cowboys fan, how difficult that is. Yes. So as a DC native, what would he think this potential street race street race will be?
All right, Freak Nation, we'll continue on with part 2. And you'll, again, be able to see his reaction once he found out that there is supposedly going to be a race going down the streets of D.C. He being the homeboy that he is, he got pretty excited, but I don't want to give away the lead here, freaks. So more with Rajah Caruth coming up right here. Speed Freaks Pits and the Lucas Oil Studios.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive style. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
Here's to the Dream Chasers, the glass ceiling breakers, the minivan mothers, the schedule jugglers, and everyday all-stars at the top of their game. We see you making moves, taking names, and rewriting the rules to find your own way. To all the women who keep our world running smooth, we keep you on the move.
At Straight Talk, we get it. You say no a lot. Mom, can I get a tarantula? No. Coffee? No. So we're giving you more reasons to say yes, like a free 5G phone with real unlimited data with select plan activation. Can I use the free phone? Yes. See, doesn't it feel good to say yes to more? Absolutely. Face tattoo? Absolutely not. Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Taxes and fees apply. In-store activation of Gold Unlimited plan or higher required. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
Save more on the brands pros trust at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off select major appliances and choose from our wide lineup of top brands. Plus, save $100 on a Little Giant 22-foot multi-position ladder. Now just $189. Built for strength, flexibility, and job site versatility. Pros, these savings will only be here for a limited time. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 1/30 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link. You'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
If Ernest Hemingway was alive today, would he say this to you?
Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, all great writers. And after reading your book, I simply must add you to the list.
Wait, you don't have a book yet. So make a free call to Page Publishing. Turn your book idea into publishing gold.
800-215-6818. 800-215-6818. That's 800-215-6818.
The 2026 season of Speed at Worldwide Technology Raceway are on sale now. The Bommarito Automotive Group 500 and Celebration of 66 Festival, June 6th and 7th. The NASCAR Cup Series Enjoy Illinois 300, O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and Confluence Music Festival, September 11th through 13th. And the NHRA Napa Auto Parts Midwest Nationals, October 2nd through 4th. Save big by going to WWTRaceway.com.
Freak Nation, get this. General Tire has launched a comprehensive Shield Plus Advantage plan for passenger and light truck tires. What that means for you is when you purchase General Tires, the Shield Plus Advantage plan lets you enjoy a complete package of multiple warranties and coverage to get the most from your tires. The plan applies to all General Tire passenger and light truck tires purchased as replacements in the U.S. and Canada with DOT serial numbers. For more information, hit them up on GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of Speed Freaks for 2 decades.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
I mean, how this whole thing has played out over the years for you. It's been, I've said this to you before, it's been so much fun to watch. And it's so inspiring for kids who are just like you as well.
For sure. I think I really just reflect on being a fan from such a young age. And one thing that I've really been able to enjoy here at JRM is that I've really just been able to be a fan, I think, at the end of the day. And I lost some of that fun with how last year went. And to be at this organization and with the people here, I've just had a lot of fun this winter before even going to the racetrack. Not having pressure, expectations, or, drama going on. It was it's a lot of fun. And I hope that really gets shown really through how we perform and my energy and everything. So with that being said, I look back on things with a lot of gratitude, and I think about myself when I was younger, just wanting to be at an organization like this. And I remember coming to this building here in 2022 after being a ride in Pemberton and LW and everybody when I qualified really well in the Alpha Prime car at Dover years ago, and now being 4 years later getting to drive here on a part-time basis is super special. So hopefully it's start of a successful partnership.
We've been talking for damn near half a decade now, Rajah, and you've always exuded just cool, meaning whether you're compartmentalizing the stress that goes on just for life and then a race car driver, being an African-American in dominated white sport. But now that you've stepped up into junior territory where you mention the guy's name on Twitter, Instagram, you'll get bam, it automatically goes into people's cerebellum. Have you thought about the pressure of running for the legend junior motorsports?
I mean, it's really not pressure because this is where I want to be, and I've worked to get here for a very long time. So I don't think about it as pressure because the opportunities here, the chances here, the resources, the people, the time, all the things, intangible and tangible, are here for me to perform and kind of push all my cards in or chips in. I don't play poker, but I guess that's the analogy. It's all here, so I don't feel any pressure at all. I'm just really excited. For this chance because it's been a long road to get here, and I'm excited that it's here, this opportunity, and I'm going to do my best. I'm going to have fun, and I know the results will be there, and I'm not worried about that. So yeah, I don't feel any pressure at all. And I mean, I've known Dale for a couple of years now. It's nice because whether it's talking about sim racing, memorabilia, late model racing, whatever, football, obviously, it's cool to continue to cultivate that relationship, and same with everybody in this building. So yeah, no pressure for me, just a great opportunity to have fun and be myself and, be a fan of racing, which I think all of us are. And racing is an easy thing to be a fan of.
Mm-hmm.
And you alluded to it a couple of questions ago about how you're so much more relaxed right now. So yes, this atmosphere that you've been in for the off season has brought you even to another level of chill, and that will translate onto the track. What else have you done in the off season to just really kind of get your mind not necessarily completely focused on racing, but just having a well-balanced life right now?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think for me, I didn't do much this off season. I really took one trip, or maybe two. I took two trips. One, I went to a concert in LA, like maybe 2 weeks after the season. And then I got the chance to go to Abu Dhabi and see the finale for the F1 series this year.
Oh my gosh.
But otherwise, I mean, I just hung out. I mean, spent time here in North Carolina or Atlanta and sim racing a lot, playing a lot of video games, giving time back to my family, and really just recharging. So I had to temper myself at first after the season ended, just because I was definitely bittersweet feeling after how Martinsville ended for me, and then how competitive we were at Phoenix. I definitely was having to kind of work through that scenario. But really, it showed this winter how important it is to rest, recharge, and that enthusiasm will come back. So yeah, I think I've had a great off season, great time spent with family, but I'm super hungry to get back to the track, and I expect great things this year.
Who's your guy in Formula One?
Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton.
Of course.
Well, and I'm glad you said that, because kind of tease it up for me, where you're now in a race car with Junior Motorsports, that you've already said it, that the performance is there. Now it's up to you to perform. The car that Lewis Hamilton is He's not.
Man, they were struggling last year.
I know. So imagine the frustration that this one of the greatest drivers of all time is facing when he hops in a freaking Ferrari, man. And it's like, I just don't have the performance, bro.
Yeah, I definitely felt externally and seeing what was going on. But I mean, with the new rules changes, hopefully it kind of shakes up the Rolodex, right? With obviously F1, like there's the tiers of who's good, who's not. And I think that sports is just a big cycle. Like sometimes this group is on the top, this one's in the middle, this one's on the bottom. And every once in a while it rotates. And whether it's a rules change, an era change, personnel. And it seems like that's the case for F1 this year. So it'll be interesting to see really what shakes up and who's on top and who's not.
In the middle of your crazy season, are you constantly paying attention to the F1 races? They're at sometimes the most odd hours, or maybe IndyCar or sports cars or drag racing. You seem to be a student of the entire sport, and that's pretty impressive too.
Yeah, thank you. I watch a lot of racing. I watch a lot of sports. So really basketball season. I don't really watch March Madness too much just because my school is Division II, it's CIAA. But I definitely tune in very heavily for like NBA finals, obviously football season to cover. But for me, I'm watching F1, but also whether it's car store races or ARCA series, a little bit of whether it's high limits racing or World of Outlaws, or really, I just try to take in a lot of racing. I've watched a little bit of supercars now on YouTube, and I can't say I'm like a very knowledgeable on these different forms of racing, whether it's WEC or IMSA here in the States. But I like racing. I like cars, and it's awesome to just be able to take in that information, that media, and consume it, through our phones, televisions, whatever streaming service. And yeah, it's great to watch racing, but I like other stuff too, whether it's other sports or comic book stuff. Great movies coming out this year: Avengers, Doomsday, Spider-Man. Supergirl, great things for me. The Boys, Invincible, great entertainment for me this year.
Rajah Caruth, Freak Nation. He's running for Jordan Anderson Racing and of course for Junior Motorsports for the 2026 season of the O'Reilly Series in NASCAR. And when we're recording this interview, just before we started, it was announced that, and there's not a whole lot of details out there, that allegedly IndyCar more than likely will be running in the streets of DC for the 250.
The IndyCar 250 in August, I believe.
Right. We're keeping politics out of this. A dude that's from that area. What's that?
Is this year?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're going to get this together by August, bro.
I thought it was like okay.
Yeah.
No, it's so.
I know.
Exactly. That was my face going, this year?
Well,
Here we go.
I think for me, like you mentioned, growing up in the district, my folks still live there, and I love growing up in DC. That's my home. That's where I'm from. That's where I went to middle school, high school, elementary school, and yeah, I have deep roots in that cities. And I remember going to school, whether it was taking the metro or walking or Lime scooters or whatever, and always dreaming about racing. And so to have race cars on the city outside of a show run, right, which have been cool with when Red Bull's done them. It'll be crazy to see cars on the street. And hopefully that is a thing where kids like me see that and it sparks that racing bug, whether it's IndyCar or NASCAR. Hopefully it has that type of impact and exposes racing to folks that otherwise wouldn't see it. Now, I wonder what streets it'll be on, because if y'all thought Chicago was crazy, imagine trying to balance the people going to work at school and also all the tourists in the cities. It'll, I don't know what streets it's going to be on. It'll be crazy. Hopefully they work it out and it goes well. Like I said, I love DC. Hopefully they do all the preparation right. I really wonder what street it'll be on, though.
Yeah, now we're all like curious.
Well, I wish we had more details for you, but I'm telling you,
It's supposed to go around the mall.
Just before we went. Yeah.
No, right. Well, the bottom line, though, one thing I think is really great about 2026, just the year in general, is how NASCAR is going to the Navy base at San Diego. We're celebrating 250 years of the nation's birthday. So now IndyCar is going to take, a race to DC, and Memorial Day weekend of the Indy 500 and the Coke 600. We know that's going to be off the chain. There's a lot that motorsports is going to represent for the red, white, and blue, and all of that together. That's cool for the fan base in general as well.
For sure. Obviously, NASCAR is a very patriotic sport, and it'll be cool to see all the different things that happen throughout the year. And personally, the thing I've done the last couple of years is my helmets have been inspired by the Tuskegee Airmen from World War II, and it's been great to just pay homage to them over the last couple of years, and just really being able to represent and not only honor the history of my people in this country, but also really add to that and have a positive impact. So it's it'll be cool to see all the things that happened this year. But yeah, love doing what I've done with my helmets, and definitely going to continue that on the way.
Fantastic dude, man. Rajah Caruth, looking forward to him in the O'Reilly Series, running for Jordan Anderson Racing and Junior Motorsports. About to wrap up this bad boy, so we'll do that next. SpeedFreaks Pits, Lucas Oil Studios.
SpeedFreaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids' tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
With curbside pickup and delivery available, you'll always find what you love, only at Total Wine and More.
Drink responsibly, B21. From the labs at Lucas Oil Products, Lucas Oil Complete Engine Treatment is a multifunctional cleaner plus lubricant. For every fill-up of gas or diesel, add one 16-ounce can of Lucas Oil Complete Engine Treatment. One bottle can treat a tank of up to 21 gallons. Its special additives allows a better fuel burn to help increase your miles per gallon. Expect longer engine life, longer oil life, cleaner exhaust, and less fuel consumption. Lucas Oil, it works.
Save more on the brands pros trust at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off select major appliances and choose from our wide lineup of top brands. Plus, save $100 on a Little Giant 22-foot multi-position ladder. Now just $189. Built for strength, flexibility, and job site versatility. Pros, these savings will only be here for a limited time. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 1/30 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive style. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
Tickets for the 2026 season of Speed at Worldwide Technology Raceway are on sale now. The Bommarito Automotive Group 500 and Celebration of 66 Festival, June 6th and 7th. The NASCAR Cup Series Enjoy Illinois 300, O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and Confluence Music Festival, September 11th through 13th. And the NHRA Napa Auto Parts Midwest Nationals, October 2nd through 4th. Save big by going to WWTRaceway.com.
At Straight Talk, we get it. You say no a lot. Mom, can I get a tarantula? No. Coffee? No. So we're giving you more reasons to say yes, like a free 5G phone with real unlimited data with select plan activation. Can I use the free phone? Yes. See, doesn't it feel good to say yes to more? Absolutely. Face tattoo? Absolutely not. Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Taxes and fees apply. In-store activation of Gold Unlimited plan or higher required. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
Here's to the Dream Chasers, the glass ceiling breakers, the minivan mothers, the schedule jugglers, and everyday all-stars at the top of their game. We see you making moves, taking names, and rewriting the rules to find your own way. To all the women who keep our world running smooth, we keep you on the move.
SpeedFreaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Freak Nation, this segment brought to you by good friends at General Tire. Go to generaltire.com to find the tire for your rides, man. If you're hanging out there in North, South Carolina, man, you need yourself some new General Tires. You're rolling through with that 20 inches of snow. Yeah. Go to generaltire.com. Hey, again, happy birthday to Richard C. Suave. 35 years old today.
You remembered this time.
Yep. And congratulations to Cole Cusimano, a homeowner who's basically moving into his new abode here as we speak, right?
That's right. Yeah.
3 days, right?
Furniture gets delivered on Tuesday. Then I'll be ready to move in there shortly after. So it's real. It's here. Pretty crazy.
Now, are there, like, your mom and dad, have they given you lessons on how to be a good homeowner?
I mean, I've lived with them for long enough. I feel like I should probably know.
Just about how to treat your neighbors, what not to do, when to leave your
Hold
shades
on.
open.
This is a brand new neighborhood, though, right?
It's brand new.
So
yeah.
will you have neighbors when you move in?
No.
Ooh.
They're starting the spec home next to me, like I think late March. So luckily, no neighbor until then. And I will not be seeing my neighbors after that either because I'm not a neighborly person. I'm gonna keep to myself.
Yes, yes.
It's all me.
Yes.
I'm gonna get a big TV for my living room and just watch movies all day and night and some Motorsports.
Write that down in your book. Millennials are killing
Yep.
being neighborly.
Yeah,
Sure are.
Absolutely.
Do you-
Definitely me.
Do you know your neighbors in your apartment?
Absolutely not. No.
Really?
What happens if your neighbor steps outside and opens and they're going outside the same time you do? Do you acknowledge them?
Oh, no. No.
Seriously, you're not just trying to be
Yes.
funny.
No, I don't talk to them. I don't see them. I just,
You don't say, hey.
no, I don't
What's
do.
up?
No,
I co-signed that.
absolutely not.
See, I understand Richie.
Really?
He's as friendly as my freaking shoe. But Cole, I get you. I don't understand why you don't. Man, your mom and dad and family so. What's up with this?
Man, I deal with people all day at Amici being a server, so
God.
my patience is worn very thin at this point in my
I
life.
get
So
that.
yeah,
Well, Cody Big Ass Johnson, what about you, man? Do you
Are you a
do
neighborly
you
man?
say hello to your buddies, your neighbors whenever you see them?
Well, you got me in some teary-eyed situation right now from the shoe comment.
Right.
But no, I have one neighbor I'm not going to talk to at all. We have issues.
Yeah.
The new neighbor's all right. A little weird,
Mm-hmm.
but we're all right.
Man.
I'll wave.
Wow.
I do a neighborly wave. How you doing? How's the family? That's about it.
Is this a thing? Should we put this on X? Do you talk to your neighbors? Is this a thing?
Why not?
Matt here in the YouTube chat tells us, in my apartment complex, you keep to yourself. Done that for 20 years.
Whoa.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This
Pretty much
this
how it
goes
goes.
back to my even living with my parents. My parents didn't really talk to our neighbors. I didn't know their names. I didn't see them. So this is maybe it just runs in the younger generations of people.
It runs in the younger generation.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But we even have our daughter talking to our neighbors. I mean, the garage door goes up across the street. The garage door goes up. Hey, what's up? And that's our daughter too. Wow.
I will say,
Wow.
on my first day here, you did give me the wrong address,
Mm-hmm.
and I have met your neighbor, so
Yeah.
that helps.
Lynn says he talks to his neighbors.
Okay,
All right.
good. Thank you, Lynn.
So
Okay.
where are we at here? What's the vote count so far?
50-50?
Are we tied?
That's just what? Then why own a freaking house, bro?
To have my privacy and yeah, independence, I guess.
Is
somehow. Why have a house? Do you get a house to have neighbors?
No.
To be a part of a neighborhood? Yeah.
No.
Well,
Let's just say Cole's not going
HOAs.
to.
I will not be getting out to see my neighbors. No,
Cole
it's
is not
happening.
going to be doing a progressive dinner anytime soon.
Unless it's Sydney Sweeney next door or something. Then
I mean,
that's different. But
Can I
it's not
give
gonna
me a
happen.
single shot, please? I want to apologize for the language that Cole Cusimano is using during this show, Freak Nation. It's all a joke. He is really a very gregarious person that welcomes people into his abode. In fact, I bet people are outside of his house right now waiting to come in. By the time he gets home, it's going to be, yay, my paisanos, and bring all his peas in with him. and have a big festive Italian party. Back to 3 Shot.
All right. Now we're talking. Nice Italian.
Why?
Party.
Listen, you've got a very, you are a very intelligent person. Okay. Okay. On some aspects of your life, and yeah, you're not bouncing around off the walls like Crasher is. I get that, but you don't give off the attitude of like, I don't want to talk to you.
I always say, as a surfer, I should win an Oscar for the performance I put on every single day. Honestly, I could fake it like nobody else. Honestly, which is a bad thing, I guess. But I mean,
is it and in all seriousness? And we're listen, Dr. Ken, is it an anxiety?
No, I just keep it to myself.
What?
That's it.
Cole, do not be bullied by this man. It's
bullied.
totally okay.
I just keep it to myself.
It's totally okay.
Listen,
it's fine.
Here's another thing. For me, it's always been about family. I don't really have many like friends, close friends. It's always been, I'm a family guy. I'm Italian. Family's all that matters to me.
Well, what if your neighbor's a big family person and they want to welcome you into their? What if someone? If your neighbor, like, you won't make your new neighbor some cookies or bring them some Amici's pizza?
Probably not. No, actually, no, definitely not.
Good for you, Cole. Don't.
hell
Just
is
keep
going
do
on?
your own thing, man.
No,
Yeah.
I don't want people bothering me.
Don't be bothered.
Cole's
don't wanna be
Twitter
bothered.
page says loner:*rebel.
Yes,
Wow.
yes, loner rebel.
I
That's
don't
a Pee Wee
think he's
Herman
swaying
reference, by
too
the way.
far from the truth here.
Dang, man.
Wow. Amici pizza. You.
Do you hope to procreate in your life?
I don't really care to, but if it happens, it happens.
What,
Oh my
Richie?
God.
We have
His
learned
parents are going. Oh no.
exactly. Your mom just.
Who is this Teddy Sergeant
that's my
guy?
son.
Golly.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, Cole Cusimano, it's been nice knowing you there, my friend.
There's nothing. Okay, hold on. He doesn't have to bring cookies or Amici pizza.
She's going to take your side. This is how it rolls, man.
But that doesn't mean he's a bad guy.
I didn't say he was a bad guy.
No, you didn't, but you did say nice knowing you, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's like, do I want to welcome you to one of our parties, or do you come hang out at a party? You go, there's that guy in the corner over there. He won't say a damn word.
That's me. That's why I don't go to parties
my
either. What am I going to do? Realistically, if it's a young couple next door with no kid, I'm going to be a third wheel to this freaking couple. Or if they have a kid, I'm going to be there with the couple and the kid. None of that sounds appealing to me.
What if it's a single lady?
That's perfectly fine then.
Okay.
That's different. Yeah.
Then the procreation may commence.
Yeah.
When you're in the media center with the
Okay.
NASCAR races, you're with a lot of folks.
Yeah.
Does that feel odd that you're around all these beating hearts and
No, not at all.
people?
No. It's
Like
a
you want to run and
It's a working media center.
go jump into the nearest.
You're gregarious there.
Yeah. I mean, I like to network and talk with all these people that I look up to and, work alongside. So it's fun. If they have similar interests and whatever.
Well, that's
Cool.
true. We all are race fans in that
Exactly.
building. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Freak Nation, there you go. We've learned more about Cole Cusimano the last 7 minutes than we have the last year and a month here in the Freak Nation.
When is the invite? Are we all invited over, or are you just going to shut the doors?
Oh,
You
housewarming
guys
party.
can come over. Yes. Yep. I'll have some.
That's a great point, because I asked him about that last week, talking to him on the phone with your housewarming party, and it was like,
I got to get furniture first. That's the thing.
Okay, valid.
hello, when's your house? He didn't say a word.
But
He
I
didn't.
will say, Kenny, shout out to him actually getting furniture, because I will
Mm-hmm.
tell you what, if I had my own house, that thing would be completely barren of anything. My
just do
apartment's that way too.
backflips?
Furniture, being killed, overrated.
Oh, no, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Where do you have your furniture? Who'd you get your furniture from?
Got it from you. My couch
That's
The
a
green
win.
couch
What a
and,
win.
the green chair, right?
and the green chair. I
love
still have
those
that to
things.
this
Yes.
day. Yes.
Nice. There we go.
Huge oversized chair. I love that.
But I can guarantee you, if you guys didn't do that, that would not be there. It would just be like a beanbag, a love sack. That's a love sack.
All right, there's nothing wrong with beanbags.
I can't wait till Cole gets home, sees his mom and dad. What are they going to say to you?
Oh, this is the norm.
They
for
just
them.
know it?
Yeah, this is the norm. They know I'm not a big people
Because
person.
your mom, I guarantee your mom or dad are concerned that you move into a house and just become a freaking hermit. They want you
I'll
to
talk
get out
them,
and meet
obviously.
people.
Well, that'll come with time, but yeah.
He just said he's a family guy. He's going to keep talking to his family.
Yeah, of course.
You know what? We know what you already are. He's already that get off my lawn guy. He is.
Guilty as charged.
Let's get him some sandals.
Stay away.
Some black socks.
Some black socks. Yeah.
And a robe from the 60s.
And just sit out there. Does he need a stogie though?
Like Tony Soprano, yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
This is awesome. All right, Freak Nation.
Real quick, you know what we didn't talk about?
What's that?
Len put it in the chat. Tim Sidrick back at Penske.
We didn't talk about DC much either.
Did not. No, sorry, IndyCar. We'll get to you next week.
No, next week is the Super Bowl.
Next week is Super Bowl. We'll be running a best of, and then that next week we'll be back on hopefully the night after the Daytona 500, Freak Nation, and we'll have an announcement here this week of where we land on the network.
Damn. It's coming.
You're telling me.
It's coming. What the heck?
Papers have been signed. Checks have been paid. See ya.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Here's to the Dream Chasers, the Glass Ceiling Breakers, the Minivan Mothers, the Scheduled Jugglers, and everyday All-Stars at the top of their game. We see you making moves, taking names, and rewriting the rules to find your own way. To all the women who keep our world running smooth, we keep you on the move.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive style. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
At Straight Talk, we get it. You say no a lot. Mom, can I get a tarantula? No. Coffee? No. So we're giving you more reasons to say yes, like a free 5G phone with real unlimited data with select plan activation. Can I use the free phone? Yes. See, doesn't it feel good to say yes to more? Absolutely. Face tattoo? Absolutely not. Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Taxes and fees apply. In-store activation of Gold Unlimited plan or higher required. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
Save more on the brands pros trust at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off select major appliances and choose from our wide lineup of top brands. Plus, save $100 on a Little Giant 22-foot multi-position ladder. Now just $189. Built for strength, flexibility, and job site versatility. Pros, these savings will only be here for a limited time. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 1/30. While supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring.
Hello.
You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Tickets for the 2026 season of Speed at Worldwide Technology Raceway are on sale now. The Bommarito Automotive Group 500 and Celebration of 66 Festival, June 6th and 7th. The NASCAR Cup Series Enjoy Illinois 300, O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and Confluence Music Festival, September 11th through 13th. And the NHRA Napa Auto Parts Midwest Nationals, October 2nd through 4th. Save big by going to WWTRaceway.com.
Freak Nation, get this. General Tire has launched a comprehensive Shield Plus Advantage plan for passenger and light truck tires. What that means for you is when you purchase General Tires, the Shield Plus Advantage plan lets you enjoy a complete package of multiple warranties and coverage to get the most from your tires. The plan applies to all General Tire passenger and light truck tires purchased as replacements in the U.S. and Canada with DOT serial numbers. For more information, hit them up on GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of Speed Freaks for 2 decades.
Next to your vehicle's engine, your transmission is the most important component of your car. If it's not properly maintained, your car may not shift properly. By adding Lucas Transmission Fix to your transmission, it cleans and lubricates sticking valves for proper shifting, renews worn bands to stop slipping, stops seal leaks, will not void new car warranties, contains no harmful solvents,